What up? What up? How we doing, guys? How are you guys like watching this market? Insane. Look at gold. Gold is going insane right now. This might be the craziest lead up to FOMC so far. Like I've never been this happy to see the market sell off like this, but damn, I didn't expect it this early. Like we're down. What are we down? Dude, we're down 400 points on the Nasdaq. Gold is absolutely getting obliterated. We are down 3%. This is insane stuff. I don't know what's really going on with this. It's crazy to see, though. I will say that. You know? Like, I'm trying to read up if any news or anything's come about. But these markets are going insane right now. So if there was a sign not to trade, or if you didn't have a sign before, it would be this one. What's up? We're gonna have to see. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to look into it. Look at gold and silver. Silver's down 5% nearly. I think trading's gonna get halted on silver pretty soon. Insane. So all those days we've been bearish, we finally got somewhat of a bearish play. And we'll have to see what the open does. I don't have much expectations going into the open today then. If Nasdaq's moving like this. Like realistically, what could we do? Let me change over contracts. I have ES on previous one. Actually, whatever, I'll stay on that. I'll add NQH. Any of you guys catch those shorts? If you did, I would be surprised, but they were pretty crazy. I am pretty interested to see how they open up this market so far. Oh, we had PPI today? Oh, yeah, it didn't come out that well. Let's see what the dollar's doing. I wonder what they're going to say for FOMC, what the Fed has to say. It will be really interesting. Because if the market is dropping ahead of FOMC, it makes me sus that they might just be looking to buy it back up. Well, it looks like BPI came out. I think if we're going to try and look to buy this, well, I'm not going to trade today, but if we are looking to buy, it's going to have to come below Monday's low. In my opinion, I'm pretty bearish on indices, though. I have been for a while. Like, I want to see them lower, only because I want to buy up stocks, and I don't want to buy them where they are right now. But if you had some shorts on NQ and gold, you should be pretty happy with yourself. Yo, what up, body man? How you guys doing? I was very just entertained by these downside moves that NQ gave. But me being me, if I was trading, I'd try and fade this move and try and look for a long. Surprisingly, ES is very weak. ES is nearly at those lows, so if Nasdaq decides to puke, it will be because of ES being very bearish. Let's see. But I would always advise like day of FOMC. I never trade. Like you guys can trade. We can trade every other day of the week. Just FOMC, the only day I just never trade. New York anyway. London was better. Like the shorts down. Actually, this took about 3 hours to get to the low. Eventually, we did get to the low. It took forever. But if you guys took the shorts, nice. I got out just right here because mentally I did not want to sit through all of this. But if you guys caught it, nice work. It's been a difficult week, I'll have to say. This market's been very shit. That's the only way I can say it. Yesterday in New York, all we did was move sideways. And then day before that in New York, all we did was move sideways as well. And I don't think today's going to be any different. Yo, what up, bro? Yo, up. Good morning, guys. I am very interested in NASDAQ today. More interested in FOMC, actually, what they have to say, where we close the day as well. Let's see. Crazy run so far. Is Dow down as well? Yeah, Dow is down quite a lot. I think most of the trading gets halted if the indexes get to like 2 to 3%. Quite a bit away still, but I think trading on gold and silver is definitely going to get halted soon. Silver's down 4%. Volatility is insane. What are you guys feeling? What do you think we should do today? How would you approach this market? How would you trade this? Right now, the only bullish thing is this SMT from 9 a.m. Giveaway? Bro, we're not doing the giveaway. We're not doing the giveaway anymore. So now you have to sit through and watch someone who makes money from the markets trade live. You know, how bad is that for free? With the break to the upside? I think so. I mean, I think it will drop down lower a bit at the open. Maybe we could buy it up. I think the buys will come a bit lower though, below these lows. That's why I would want to be a bull. We still have this low at 9 a.m. I think they might just clap through that. Dow is still bearish. Dow's nearly at that low, or coming close to it. Also, we did have contract rollover. Finn? I don't think so. He doesn't trade on Wednesdays. Well, he might be playing ranked on Call of Duty. That's what he's doing. Or he's looking at gold and being like, what the hell just happened? That was my reaction to NQ today from what is your cause told me about PPI. Wow. Crazy run on silver. Even with like one contract, you can make a hefty sum right there on silver. Let's see if it's going to be a volatile open or not. The RTH gap will be bullish, however, so NQ might want to trade back into it, close it in, or whatever. That's why I lean more towards, we had a huge dump to the downside. I lean more towards buying it back up because I'd rather do that than short it because I can go lower, but I don't want to sell below these lows. I think oil will still continue making highs because they held this market in this range for too long, and as long as what's going on continues happening, I don't see it coming back up. Oil's trading at hundreds. Crazy market. Pretty crazy. But yeah, these were the shorts I tried yesterday. Like, again, what day was it? Yesterday I was live with my Discord and I was like, I want to be bearish. I want to short. I want to sell this market at the open. All we do is push to the upside. Finally get the shorts at 10 a.m. Got the 50 points move. I didn't think we had enough juice to get to these lows. But yeah, looks like today was the main day. Maybe even lower because Monday we actually took out the low to get the high. That was the day we were live. And then I was looking for the downside as well, a bit more, but we didn't get it. So today is the only day I'm leaning towards being a bull and watch them ram it even lower. I don't trust this low that they've made so far at 9 a.m. I would rather we run out this 9 a.m. candles low, even if that lets the indices trade even lower, because I don't want to buy off of that just yet. Well, I know a lot of you took shorts with my London range, and I know a lot of you got out here. I got out here as well, but we left around 300 points on the table today. It's okay though, we'll get it back tomorrow or Friday. It's looking like the better days. You have taught me patience, so I will say my hand. Yeah, to be honest, you'll learn that the hard way. Like, I've just done stuff that's hurt me in the past, so I just don't do it again, And I just try and preach it onto you or anyone listening. Like, just, you can trade any other day of the week, just the only day I'll say don't trade is FOMC. So realistically, with my ranges, you can trade every day. Where FOMC, like New York session, consistently is terrible. And to me, I just rather not even look at it. Yo, what up? Full send. That might be the best username on Discord, bro. You may have the best one. Why is gold going down? Honestly, if you want my opinion, which I don't think a lot of you want, I feel like this is the high of the year on gold and silver. So I did a weekly outlook. I can like post it, but I was saying I'd rather be bearish here on gold and silver and pushing them to the downside. These are my targets, to be honest, like 4,400. To me, it just like seems reasonable for them to make this high, push it lower. But who am I? I'm just a local man. You know, who are they? All streaming on Discord. Yeah, I stream with my one-on-one guys on Discord. Might do a stream on my free Discord as well. Maybe on Sunday. All right, we have ESSMT at the lows. I don't know. I think this 9 a.m. low has to go before we do anything. Hope it does take it out, but crazy move so far. 400s, yeah. I actually have a buy limit on NQ sitting at 19K. So if NQ does get to 19K, then I will be buying it at 19K. I refuse to buy it anywhere else. Stupid stuff I did. I mean, I traded like every single day, every single like session or move of the market. And yeah, I had some good winning trades, but also I had more losers than not. And I was just trading. I wasn't like randomly trading. I was just still focusing using time and ranges. Because of that, it just opened up to me trading more, like understanding more of what's going on in the market. And that's usually not the best because then you're justifying every single price move, trying to trade it and all that stuff. So that's really what kept me behind, I would say. Right now, I'd always trade like, I don't know. I average trading 3 out of the 5 days, sometimes 4. But I'll always like miss out a day of the week to trade, maybe 2. Because I know statistically, like one of those 2 days has to be a loss. Like it's just basic numbers game at the end of the day, right? Like if you win 2 out of 5 trading days, a loss has to happen. Like if you go through any of your trading data or any of your trades, you'll find out eventually your 3-day or 2-day winning streak comes to an end after like day 3 or day 4. So instead of taking that initial loss, I'll just wait until next week where I know I can find another day that's good for me to trade. Like Mondays are usually very good for me. I'll come back and trade that instead of just trying it on a Friday. But that's like takes a lot of awareness to get to that point, I would say. Right, we have 10 minutes until the open. This is the low currently made on NQ. I don't really trust it that much. ES is bullish. Moving out of there. Let's see what the open has. Honestly, if I want to be a buyer, I want to be a buyer a bit more of an extreme, maybe down here. Is that asking for a lot? Maybe 120 points. Maybe I'm asking for a lot. Like, I really don't know if this is the low right now. I'd rather see a run of that. Full-time trader? Yeah, I mean, I trade full-time, but I also have other businesses that I invest into. Trading's fun though. I don't know why people say trading is boring. Maybe because I guess the process of trading is boring, but I still love looking at candles, understanding what's going on, being able to read little price moves. To me, it's still very fun. The time it gets boring is probably into rental properties, brother. Where can you learn TBR? I mean, you can just go onto my YouTube channel. Nice and easy, right? Nice and simple. They could quite easily chop this. I hope they don't. Then we have a pretty boring market to go over today. But they could quite easily. All right, these past few 5-minute candles have been awful. What's the 15 looking like? The 15's gunning for this gap. That's why we look pretty bad. And Q's really the only one pushing today. Here, ES is strengthening up, but I don't think they want to. Yep, if you go into my YouTube channel, everything is labeled with the videos to watch. Exactly about my model. I even have a free boot camp teaching about the markets. It's pretty good. Like, there's another playlist that you can get into as well on there. Can I tell you if you had $100 how to invest it? With $100, I don't know what you could do with it. I don't know what you could do with it. Buy a 50K account or something. Buy a 50K, flip it into 1K, and then with that 1K, buy like 5 more accounts, copy trade them, and scale. I made like $250,000 from trading. Like 400 and something K. Which is not bad, right? I mean, you can actually just go see my stats as well. Post them month in, month out. All right, we're into that 15-minute gap. All right, yes is holding. I really want to see what they do with this open. And how many years? I think like 3 years. Maybe less. I'd have to check the numbers on it. How to overcome it? There's no way to overcome it. You just have to be real with yourself. And know that you're doing stupid stuff. And stop doing the stupid stuff. This RTH gap finishes at 24.79s. The low of this one is down here though. Wouldn't mind the low of that getting hit. $850s. I think go down to like 24.500s and then up. That's what I would like. FOMC, I'm not trading it. Well, New York anyway. But I think they'll ram it a bit down. I'd want to see the downside. I don't think they'll cut rates as well. Like this low is still my target. After becoming profitable, so one thing you guys need to understand is there's no like special potion that you can drink and then you're profitable. Like you actually need to do the things in order to become a profitable trader, right? Like to become profitable, you have to do the things right now, right? It's following your system, following your rules. It's not like one day you're going to wake up and become profitable. It all is a process that you have to follow in order to get to that point. So it wasn't just a random day I woke up and I was like, I'm profitable, you know? It started when I wasn't profitable. And it was all just building on from what I know already. And managing my risk. Then you're just gonna chop it? Probably. I wouldn't mind a chop. If I'm being honest. This is actually a pretty boring market to look at. You can change the resolution. I think it should let you change it to like 180p. Yo, what up, strawberry cake? Damn, it's still blurry. Bro, I'm so sorry. How can we fix this? Because I agree, there's nothing worse than watching something that is in like trash resolution. But the thing is, when you stream, I think you can only stream in 1080p. London, yeah, I took it to just here, bro. I took it to the midpoint and I got out. The blueprint model is my time-based range. Or range is. We shall say. All right, we've really not moved much. This RTH gap fill is 24,796, however. Wouldn't mind a fill of that. I don't take 10 trades a month. I trade like 10 days out of the month. I mean, like in a day, I can take like 3 trades. I only trade like 10 to 15 days of the month, maybe less. I only trade like 12 days of the month. You can just go through all my calendar. I've shared my calendar and my trading like results for the past 8 months. So you guys can just go through them, take a look, see what you think. Gap fill and then dump. I like the way you think. Well, let's see what gold did. No, this thing's still down into its lows. NQ's moving out though. Slowly, however. But going back to your question about avoiding trades, it's just simple. It's simple maths at the end of the day. Trading is just maths. So, like, if you be real with yourself, you're never going to win 5 days out of the trading week. It's never going to happen unless you are on a really good trading streak, which is rare. That's why I said it's never going to happen. So it can happen, but for most people, it won't. So you got to understand, if you are trading 5 days of the week, you have to come to the terms with 2 days are going to be losing days. It just has to happen. It's basic maths with any strategy. 2 of those days can be winning days. So we say it's 50%. So that's a 50% win rate of the trading week. How you can actually become better and not lose is by not trading. So you can actually just look at the days. Like today, I couldn't care less if this market goes higher or lower. It's just fun to watch because I'm just seeing what it does for tomorrow if I'm going to trade it. So I minimize taking a loss by not trading today. And what led me to not trade was I already won Monday and I already won today in London. So statistically, my next trade is going to be a losing trade. It's not that hard, but you have to collect data and you have to know what you're actually trading. You know, you have to find out when your strategy works, what day it works, when it works, how it works, all of that stuff. It takes sounds like a lot, right? Well, if you want to make money from trading, then that's what you got to do. Like, you can't just come into trading and thinking it's going to work for you. It's one of the most lucrative businesses in the world. So you must be really dumb to think that the market is just going to hand over money, right? It's actually the only business that you can lose money in. And there's no guaranteed outcome of making money. So you always got to flip the coin on its head and just minimize your risk based off statistics and data. What are you looking to trade? I'm not going to trade today, but I'm looking to see if this market fills 24,796. So I would lean towards more bullish because we have the ESSMT. I just really want to see it fill that gap, to be honest with you. You can learn from my YouTube videos if you wanted to. It's probably the only place you'll catch me. Or Twitter. Probably pushing out. But to be honest, if I wanted to be a buyer, I have to be a buyer below this low because I don't believe that low should have held up this market to push higher from 9 a.m. Seems like a weak low. Let's see. The volume doesn't look too great either. Time's FOMC at 2 p.m. and tomorrow we have unemployment claims. So I'm hoping that we have this candle closing bearish and we close below Tuesday's low, preferably with a body today, because then that would lead towards some bearishness coming in for us to start dropping off. But wow, these daily candles have been horrible. This chart, it's NASDAQ on the 5 minute. On the 5, we're slowly sitting through this price action. All right, rejecting midpoint. Let's see if we run that low. I just don't believe these are low of the days, you know. But we'll see. We will see. I'm from the UK, bro. Why? Do you think I have an American accent? A lot of people get confused as well. All right, guys, this market's not moved at all. Kind of expected today for FOMC. And we already dropped off 400 points. The only thing I'm leaning towards is if I want to be a buyer, I'm going to be a buyer below these lows. That's probably where I want to be a buyer. Maybe even lower. So I still want to see a full fill of this gap at 24,796. But this area I call no man's land. I just let it do whatever. You can do whatever. Wait for a nice set over the low. Yeah, but to be honest, I'd rather trade the first 38 minutes of the open. Like, I should already have got my setup to trade rather than trading after 10. So as Americans, probably because everyone I know is from America, so they've ruined my accent. They've taken out the British and mixed it up with the American. Where's Finn? He doesn't trade on Wednesdays. Friday, though, we're back. But he's definitely playing ranked on COD right now. No, do any of you guys play ranked on COD? I'm a gold 1. If anyone cares. $6 a.m. because 6 a.m. for me right now on UTC -4 is 2 a.m. UK time. Or 2 a.m. New York time, sorry. Which is 6 a.m. right now. And my London range stops printing at 2 a.m. I'll have to wake up at 7 soon, but I don't care. Don't mind it. Hey, if I can make money, I'll wake up at any time. You prefer the first day? I mean, if you guys really wanted to like nerd out and study my ranges, you'll probably find the best setups happen within 30 minutes. If they don't, then you're either in for a chop or a losing trade. No, US people talk weird. You should let Matt know that. I think he's going live today. You should tell him he talks weird. Futures videos? I don't know. I'm actually focusing more on my one-on-one guys. Have some stuff I want to teach them. And then maybe some stuff on YouTube. I have a pretty cool video coming out today. It's basically just breaking down hourly candles. How many years of experience? I have 6 long years of experience of sitting through the NASDAQ. You're long on YM. I hope it pumps for you. Just for me personally, I'm not trading this. If I was trading today, I'd want this low gone. I don't believe this is low of the day. Like if we take the low, then push to the upside on either NQ or ES. I still want to see that gone. I don't trade it with Bitcoin or ETH, but I do have a few people that do. They say it works nicely. Right, 10 minutes until 10 a.m. Hopefully they take out that 9 a.m. low. I want that gone. How many years? Like, to be honest, like as I said before, there's not going to be a secret potion or like you wake up one day and you're like, yay, I'm a profitable trader. It was more of a process that took me 2 to 3 years, like hard trading, you know, like hard understanding the markets. And it's not like I didn't make money from those 2 to 3 years. I made good money. I made like over 50K, but my understanding of the market was just very infantile. That's the right word. It was just very, it wasn't to the level I wanted it to be. And it was just a snowball effect after that. Like that much money I made, I just reinvested it into understanding the markets and also trading it. Was interesting experience. But Matt is actually the, if you guys want to ask Matt, I've known him for like 7 years. Like we really started trading together, which is crazy. So that shows alone, you know, like anyone that sticks to trading for 6+ years, like most people quit within the first week. And it's not because trading is actually that difficult, it's because they just end up blowing their account. They just full margin it. Funded account? Yeah, I do. For now, anyway. I did have a phase where I was trading my personal account, but that was when I was trading pretty aggressive. I can scale better with accounts. Like right now I have, altogether I have like 30 accounts, you know, that I can cycle through. But seeing all that P&L, I don't want to see it every single day. I don't want to see me being up that much money every single day. I don't want to see me being down that much every single day. No, me and Matt met, I don't know. I think we met on Twitter and we were like tweeting out some stuff and we had the same analysis. This was like early days. And then, yeah, the space has changed though. The trading space is different. I like funded accounts more, to be honest. Oh, futures instead of CFDs, I would definitely recommend just looking into contract sizing. That's all you need to know. Most people like futures more. Like, in my opinion, the better traders trade futures. Like there's so much scams and like bullshit in the forex world and like the CFD market. If I was being biased, the better traders trade futures. Let's see if I'm right. If we take out this low, then the better traders trade futures. If we don't take out this low, the better traders still trade futures. So either way, it's a win. But if we take out the low, then it's an even better win. But hopefully you guys can see why I don't trade the FOMC day. Because you always get the worst delivery like this. Hold up, guys. Why are you expecting? I don't believe this is low of the day, to be honest. Like, it's made at 9 a.m. and plus, hopefully it gets the market moving. You know, if we want the buys, at least we get it down here at a range extreme rather than a midpoint. Maybe even lower, you know. That's kind of what I would be looking into. But this delivery looks awful. We have a minute until 10. So we'll do the giveaway winners. CFDs. Dude, move on to futures. Stop trading CFDs. Trade futures and you'll enjoy it. The barrier to entry is even lower as well, you know. You don't need to spend that much on evals. First ever payout, yeah, it was pretty hefty sum. You're still in that YM long? No, this must be taking some years of your life. Because that is awful price action on YM, bro. Hopefully it clears up. I blew 5 futures accounts, still haven't received the payout. Bro. Check out, I'll have a video coming out going over how to approach futures challenges. First, you need to understand what the challenge account you take before you even trade it and the best way to approach it. Hopefully it'll help. You're not below any more accounts. But if we're being real, did you gamble those accounts? You know? Were they gambled? Futures or CFDs? Just because of that question, we're going to have to just do word of the day being futures. That's going to be the word of the day. Oh, what if... And if we take out this low, then it confirms the theory. That is good. How many winners is two right today? By the way, if I pick you twice for your account, I believe you can only win it once a month or something. Which is kind of annoying. That emoji is pretty funny. All right, I got one winner at TAR 8986. And I got another winner at Ollie Trades. But if you've already won an account, I don't think you'll be able to claim it again. So should we do a oh, actually, let's do one extra bonus because I forgot to do the giveaways on Monday. So we actually have 2 more. So I got the next winner at Nini B Blossom. And then I got another winner at Sharpshooter. So that's the winners for the day. If you guys did win an account, just go on to Blue Guardian's website, not website, Discord. Claim your accounts there. NQ should take out this low. That means that futures traders are better than CFD traders. I guess you all guys already knew that. But yeah, well done to the winners. Get your accounts. Do not full port them and get to a payout. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Do not trade this mess. It's awful right now.